Okay, this is the 2.1 channel Samsung Soundbar 290 watts HW M435. Well, taking from last video that I made about a Samsung soundbar that I will probably link below, and a lot of you had trouble with me critiquing or criticizing that soundbar that, yes, I had to return because at least that unit I had did not sound right and did not function properly. Well, this time I'm gonna show you what I actually replaced it with at the time. Of course, I'm probably a little bit delayed on making the video, but I'm making it anyway. What I got is here, what I just told you, the M435, 290 watts. It has a beautiful subwoofer, by the way. I like the way they did this one. A nice plug in. The reset button is right here, and it doesn't have any buttons or other functions. Unfortunately, I wish it had, but it doesn't, so you cannot manually do anything else except for reset it. And here's the cord, just a regular the 2-hole thingy that we used to have for radios, and you just plug it in here and you are good to go at this point with a subwoofer. Yes, the speaker fires from this side right here, and you just have the air hole right here. Around it there's nothing else really except for the mirror finish, and on the front just clean. On the bottom the 4 rubbers, the air for the components here, for the electronics, and that's about it when it comes to the subwoofer. It is auto connect, or whatever you want to call that, and let's move on to the soundbar that we had quite a lot of controversial opinions last time, and hey, I don't fault you on it. Maybe you had a better experience, and maybe I failed to mention that it might have been only my unit and not everybody's unit. This is why I'm making now this video, to show that yes, I got a unit that is working perfect. I mean, really working good. And yes, it has Dolby Audio, DTS, and of course the HDMI. Here are the ports, as you see right there. I'm not sure if the camera is showing us anything good, but here's the HDMI out that goes to your TV, and that's the HDMI in. Whether you have a TV or a set-top box or Android box or whatnot, you plug it in here, then you come up with another HDMI that comes with this one, by the way, this one here, and you plug this to your TV where it has ARC. That's why it has ARC written right there. So anytime you turn on the TV, the soundbar comes on by itself, and you can switch modes in it. This is where the power goes in, 24 volts. I think it's a 90 watt if I'm not wrong. And here's the optical or digital audio input right there. That's the little cable with a light. It's a USB that goes right there. And here's the analog audio 3.5mm jack or auxiliary in. Here's some mounts that you could, I have it actually mounted like this, firing forward. It would be this configuration, firing this way, because these screws are really nice, and yes, there's brackets for them. But if you want to put it just on the table, you have rubber feet that can sit on really, really nice. And yes, that's where it's the model right there. I think if you can see it, M435. Now, I don't know if they sell this on Amazon or not, but I'm just showing you. Here on the side, you have function buttons that are just clickable. They're not touch. I like that clickable. Here's the volume down. Here's the volume up. There's a power on and off. And here's where you switch your inputs. And without saying much more than what we did, I'm going to grab the power and plug this one in really quick. And yes, this is the power that I just told you. It is a 40 watt. Sorry about that. 24 volts. Regular barrel style that plugs in. And we're going to plug it in. I'm going to connect it via Bluetooth to my phone and play something. Just so you know, this is being recorded with the same exact microphone that was recorded in the last one we did. Yes, that microphone is an Elgato Wave 3. That's what I have in front of me that I'm talking to. But when I turn this on, I'm going to flip the microphone towards the speakers, so you can hear the full shebang, just like I did in last time. And I almost forgot. This is the remote that comes with it. I really like this remote. The design, really sleek and nice. The buttons here, volume and whatnot, go like this, as you see. They move up and down almost like a switch. And you have the woofer here for the subwoofer to increase it and decrease it. And you have the surround sound, Bluetooth power, sound modes that you can go through the equalizer, play and pause for media that might be playing, settings, input, turn off and on. Yes, it's infrared. And in the bottom back here is where the batteries go. Two double A's. Really nice. And you put the cover back in how it was. And you are ready to go. Now let me just plug it real quick and show you the face of it when I plug it in. And this should be the screen. That's where you will see it turn on really quick. Okay, now it's plugged in. And as you see, behind this grill, it says hello. And as you see, it connected right away. So right off the box, when you buy or if you find one of these or whatnot, it should connect instantly with a subwoofer. So that should not be an issue at all. And we're just gonna switch it now to Bluetooth. And you can switch it like that on Bluetooth, like that. And when Bluetooth is on, we are gonna go in our phone and try to find it. But before you do that, make sure you go to your input and switch it to where it says BT. That's the input for Bluetooth. So now it's Bluetooth ready, and we're gonna check soundbar right away. Pair connected for audio. That's perfect. Now we're gonna play one of my own songs really quick and hear it out.
It's just a ghost of you. It's just a ghost of you. It feels just like my mind is haunted. I see a shadow in the night. It's all in my imagination.
And yes, the remote will pause the song, whether it's coming from a TV set-top box, whatever, or even Bluetooth on the phone, if you press the play button. And you can pause it as you see there on the phone. As you see, it actually sounds way better. No scratchiness, no fading, nothing. It sounds very spatial, so it kind of surrounds you. And here you have the surround sound that you can turn it off. And with it off, let me hear if there's a difference. Yes, it makes a difference, at least here in person. I wish I had a method. I mean, I know there are methods, but I don't have the equipment for that yet to test true surround with microphone arrays that can actually project that sound to you exactly how I hear it. But for now, we are just going to hear the differences here. And that was with the surround off. Let me turn the surround back on. Okay, now it is on. And we're gonna play it again. As you see, it makes quite a difference actually. And yes, the subwoofer, you can go up to 6 or you can lower it. Let me play it and I'm gonna leave it on max, and while I go down on the subwoofer, you'll probably hear or feel, I don't know how to explain that part, the difference. Right now it has almost zero bass.
Fighting with my demons, I'm still not ready for the truth. 'Cause you left without a reason, and now there's no.
Yep, I usually leave this on +2. Yep, right there is my favorite spot. These are the functions, and if you click this, you can adjust the treble, you can adjust the bass, you can adjust for audio synchronization. And as you see here in treble, for example, you can lower it. And let me put the treble at 0. Actually, that's a good point to do that. And the bass at 0. So these are at default, complete default now. And let's play again. Let me reverse here.
It feels just like my mind is haunted. I see a shadow in the night. It's all in my imagination, and all my thoughts are running wild. It's just a ghost of you. Since you've been gone, I got nowhere to go, and now I'm sleeping on my own. And I could be the night. I'm just trying to.
Really good, actually, really smooth. And I just use it for a different room, so that's why I have the treble and the bass a little bit upper. But even without getting them upper at all, the sound is extremely smooth. And that's what I was looking for a long time, to find a set that actually has that smooth, punchy tones, but clean at the same time. Not scratchy or not undertoned or not muffled. And so far, this one is the best that I've encountered for this category I'm talking about. This is maximum wattage, 290 watts, the whole combo. And let me just go really quick through the inputs, and we are gonna conclude this video. Bluetooth, USB, direct input, auxiliary, HDMI, and back to Bluetooth again. I really think this is one of those best values when it comes at 2.1 channel system. So this video was not to redeem myself from, heavens forbid, criticizing Samsung last time. And just to let you know, I have no so-called loyalties and marriage certificates with any company or any corporation. If a product works, I say it works. If a product doesn't work, I say it doesn't work. So that's how I see things. If it's 1 or 0, that's what matters to me. Just because it's Samsung and I've been using Samsung my entire life, it doesn't mean that I'm gonna give them a pass if a product is bad. So I do with Sony, LG. Yes, I told you my whole shebang with LG before. I was disappointed. They disappointed me way before the whole refrigerator scandal started. I was one of the first victims of their refrigerator things that has not been solved to this day. Keep that in mind. So yeah, I had to say it. Just because I don't want to come here and tell you guys go buy this or buy that, and then it comes out and it's bad or wrong. So no, we better say it's bad or good. This one is good. Really good indeed. Especially for the price. Makes a lot of sense to have one. And with that said, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you next time. Please hit that like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye!